battles in front. Goes back to the point again. Quick shot in from the point, and it gets all the way to the goalie. Goalie covers. Taken by their own player, and it ends up going to the back, and Charlie gets it. Charlie tries to make the pass up to the point, not able to quite get it through. Littleton does it for us, though, and he goes to the point. Great D-to-D over, and a nice shot in, knocked down in front. Good job, good play, good shot. Oh, a couple quick attempts there. Another quick shot in. Is that Lewis? Yeah, Lewis is just bombing him in from the right point, left point. Littleton's finally going to get it, and they knock it free. It's going to be an icing. And the puck's going to come right back to us. Good pressure there for the Warriors to start off the period. 12:42 left now in the second. And we're going to face off right in front of us. Looks like I found a good spot for the camera today. I mean, not for like strategery. We have no idea what's going on from above, but... All right, 12:42 left here in the second period. Puck's getting dropped right in front of us. Looks like... oh yeah, face off there. We're working on personnel here. Pass goes back to Cooper. Cooper thinks about it. Cooper, the big shot in, tapped on the way in, and it goes in the goal! Looks like that's going to be a goal for Seafeld. Big assist from Coop. Zach knocked it down. Pass from Godby back to Coop. Coop dumps it in. Good job by Zach Seafeld to knock it down. I think he's going to get credit for the goal. Good group effort though from the Warriors. Hard to beat that when that rebound gets left right in front. We're going to be all over that. So, score now 4-1 Warriors. Good thing I was here to help. All right, face-off coming at center ice. When it goes to that far side of the ice, you're just going to have to kind of guess what happens because it's a little hard for anyone to tell. Goes over to the boards. It gets knocked all the way around the back side of the net. And Coop's going to chase over in the corner. Gets a stick on it, loses it, gets it back. Battling in the corner. Good job. Everyone else for the Warriors spreading out pretty well. 2 or 3 Warriors in the same line. Oh, but we do lose the puck. Shot in, rebound in front, and it's a goal by Littleton. Shot in, rebound not cleared by the Warriors, and that goal we just made gets offset pretty quickly. Score now 4-2. Warriors still up, but quick goal there by Littleton. Kind of a juicy little rebound right in front. It's poked in by Littleton. We got to get the pressure back on for the Warriors. 2-goal lead is the least safe lead in hockey. Well, okay, second least safe. Least safe would be a non-lead. All right, coming up the ice now right at us. Big shot by Yanni. Goes all the way across, and it's up in the left-hand side of the ice. Goes back to the point. Littleton gets it out of the grasp of our defenseman there. Starts moving up the ice. Everybody taking their chances, trying to get that puck away from Littleton. It goes knocked into the center, but luckily we're there to get it. Good idea for a pass. Stays in the zone, though, and it comes around to the opposite side here. Oh, just out of the reach of 53, whoever that is. And cleared up the ice, but unfortunately that's an icing. Simon got it, looked up, and just kind of wasted that one. He just maybe panicked a little bit and tried to get it out of the zone. Wasn't past the red line, so we are going to go back to the defensive zone for a face-off. 11:30 left now in the second period. Thanks for tuning in to the K-War, the Warriors Hockey Radio Network, a.k.a. just me talking. I have had coffee today, so you're welcome. All right, face-off now coming to the right of the goalie. One there by Simon, who kind of bulldogs it through, but it does go back to the Littleton players. Attempt at it. Warriors defense going to knock it around the outside. It goes to the Kane sign. Stuck over there in the corner. It looks like maybe Davis is over there. Now somebody ends up getting it. I don't know if that's Simon. Ooh, sorry, zoomed in a little too far. Puck gets cleared into the coaches. Coach Godby throws it over one ref for some reason, gives it to the other ref. Face-off coming now to the right of the goalie. Right in front of us. Let me zoom out a little bit more. All right. Face-off coming now. Looks like 94. Charlie's going to take that face-off. Wins it back. Nice. Good job by James. Get in. Oh, is that Zach? No, sorry. James with a nice move there. Gets it on net, or gets it on goal, but goalie's up to the task. Let's do that again. Charlie to James. Charlie, James, Lucas line out there. see what they can do. All right, face-off one there by Littleton. They knock it back, and they go and chase it around the outside. Oh, luckily stopped for us. They're able to get it, but Littleton's keeping control. No, they lose control. James is in there just being a pest. Good job, James. Coming across. Coach yells, shoot it. Runs it right into Lucas, and unfortunately, defense goes to get it. Oh, and it is still offside, so we're going to have a face-off coming in the neutral zone now. That was... Doc tried to keep it in, wasn't able to quite do so. So face off in the neutral zone now. Going to be taken by Charlie again. All right, Charlie wins this one back to his defense. He's back. Oh, attempt to get out of the air, and it ends up going up onto the net. So we got another face off. Looks like the D lines have changed a little bit. We got Dockery out there with Connor Walsh. So Connor tried to get it out of trouble and ended up kind of getting knocked over the fence, over the boards, and now we're 10:30 left here in the second period. Face off in neutral ice. See if Charlie can win another one. Oh, that one, that was a tough one. It kind of got away from us, but Dockery goes and get it, takes it up the ice. Charlie doing a good job on the back check, covering his point. Excellent job. Dockery gets it again. Pass it back to his own point. Nice. Big shot coming. Oh, beautiful shot. Deflected nicely by the goalie. Hunter tries to dump it into the center. He does, but it's taken away by Littleton. They are off to the races up the ice. Zach gets in there. Oh, almost gets it out of the Littleton grasp, and it gets knocked out by the defense. Looks like Dockery up to the Littleton side of the ice. Dockery gets it back at his own zone there, and he tries to knock it through the neutral. He does. He gets a pass into the offensive zone. Looks like we've got, Evan Riggs chasing, but didn't quite get through. Evan gets the puck, thinks about what he's going to do with it. A little slow on the uptake there. Back to Evan again. It squirts out. It goes all the way back. Dockery's got to go back and chase. He's got some time to figure out what to do with it. Hopefully, good move by Gavin to get out of trouble. Great pass up to Evan. Come on, Evan. Evan's got it. Evan gets the puck. Whoa! Collision there in the offensive side of the ice. Good job by the defense again to get it up to Hunter. Hunter doesn't quite get it out. Oh, he's down. He's going to be an off. Oh, never mind. No offside there. Hunter gets up, and we're back to onside play. Another great pass up to Seafeld. Seafeld making a move, making a couple people miss. Great pass across. Evan was sleeping on that one. He was watching. Cooper goes to get it, takes it up to the point. Great pass, great goal! Great passing, great goal. That was Simon with the good goal. Cooper with a nice pass right into the right zone. He was on that one. Just a second ago, excellent passing. Seafeld makes it all the way up for a great pass. I don't want to give Evan a hard time. I think that was, might have been Simon instead. It was in the right spot, but his stick was down. I don't think he was quite, or his stick wasn't down. It wasn't ready, but that's all right. It worked out. So it's 5-2 now, Warriors. Simon's going to win that face-off like he does. Goes it back to the D. Nice pass up by the D to Simon again. Simon's got a couple guys to beat. Oh, and he makes the pass. Good idea, Simon. Passes it to Yanni. Yanni with a good pass right on the net there. Passes in it back. Oh, good shot in on net from, 20. That's Lucas, right? Simon with a pass back to Yanni. Yanni with a big shot. Good save by the goalie. Good cover. Good cover. Getting there a little bit late on that one, Simon. Got the goalie in the face a little bit, but the goalie's all right. All right, face-off coming right in front of us. 8:23 left here in the period. One there by Littleton, and they're going to be taking up the ice. Oh, never mind. Yanni doing a good job getting back and getting in the way. Good clear by Littleton around the boards. Goes up to the defenseman on the left side there. And Simon wasn't back, so it is going to be an offside. 8:09 left here in the second. And looks like a personnel change for the Warriors. That main offensive line's going to change. Looks like we got the Malaysia, the Lucas, Charlie, and James line out there right now. Face off one back for the Warriors into the own defensive zone. We got some time to think about it. Good job by Lewis to pass it up to his opposite side. Littleton took away the space there. Malaysia coming in with a cross check, and that's going to be a penalty. He knows better. Yeah, he got upset that she beat him to the puck, and then he's going to have to think about what he did for a few minutes. Yeah, cross-checking. Warriors are going to be without Lucas Malaysia now for 1 minute and 30 seconds as he contemplates his life choices, especially cross-checking. All right, 7:52 left here or maybe interference. 7:52 left here in the period. Littleton wins that face-off, gets it out to their point. Defenseman for Littleton gets a big shot off. It goes high. Goalie's up to it. I think that's Ben, right? That's Kaufman out there. All right, Littleton's able to get it around the outside boards. Battling for it. Oh, middle of the ice was open. That's good. Warriors were able to get to it and keep it out of trouble. Excellent opportunity to dump that down. They did a good job not dumping it all the way down. Went for an icing, which would have been a problem. Charlie's in the right place at the right time. Oh, great pass to James up in front. Two players for the Warriors just battling in the front while the defense gets a little break. Good job. Charlie tries to punch it through there, but doesn't quite make it. Puck comes out to... Nice. Walshy takes a nice swipe at it. Gets the puck back deep into the offensive zone. Oh! Pass by Littleton doesn't complete. James is in there to take it away. Warriors keeping the pressure on even though they're a player down. Big shot there by Lewis. Goes past everybody, unfortunately. Oh! Right in front of us here. The puck is loose. Charlie's down. Charlie's back. James with a good shot. It goes up and above, and we have got a stoppage in play. Good hockey action going on right in front of us. Love seeing that. It's my good camera angle here. All right, 6:42 now left here in the second. All right. Face-off coming right in front, just to the right of the goalie. Looks like a D change. We've got, let's see, Dockery and Cooper out there. Face-off one there by Riggs. Kind of pushes it through. It ends up losing it right after. Ooh, battles right there. Zach Seefeld goes in to get it. Gets the puck on his stick. Dockery with a nice move to get it. Dockery had space. Good shot. Heavy shot. Good work by Doc. Puck there behind. Riggs battling. Takes it out. Looks like he's got... he tries to get it back to Coop. I don't know if it's going to. It does, but it gets knocked free. Dockery's back there for it. Good pass back up. We got a ref in the way. Jump, ref. All right, battling right in front there as Littleton ends up taking that puck away and getting it up the ice. Whoa, puck's still loose. I thought it was going to be held up there. Puck is loose in front. Don't love that. Warriors go to get it. Cooper dumps it free, and it said it's going to be an icing. Nope, never mind. No icing. Doesn't make it all the way down. Excellent job. I don't know if he meant to, but it worked out well. Come back the other way. Riggsy's up there to get it. Takes the puck away. Hunter gets it. Hunter with a big shot. Good save by the goalie and covered. All right. Warriors able to kind of get it free there. I don't know if Coop meant to do that, but that was a well dumped shot out of his own zone into the Littleton zone. Face-off now coming legitimately right in front of us. We've got to be ready for this one. Simon is going to take the face-off. Looks like we are back to full strength again. Sorry I didn't mention that, in case you were keeping that box score really carefully. Simon bullies his way through a little bit, gets knocked back. Dockery's got a good shot. Oh my gosh. Major shot by Doc. Didn't go through, but it's a big one. Another one by Doc. It goes over past the forwards into the corner, and Littleton will chase. Try to get it free. They do get it past Coop. Coop passes it back to Dockery, though, and we've got another nice quick play. And we're back, people. Oh, no. Offside by the Warriors. Somebody's not paying attention. Wasn't me. I'm over here. Honestly, more impressive than the goals is those passes by the D to get that thing around and get it back on goal. Good work, guys. Forward's playing well, too. Don't get me wrong. But you know I'm biased. All right, face-off comes in neutral ice. Ref stays on his feet, thankfully, and the puck comes up with Littleton on the Littleton stick. Gets held up in the middle. Goes back to the D for the Warriors. They think about what they're going to do. Whoa, stumbly, bumbly, rumbly, tumbly, all the way up the ice. Simon with a big shot. No goal, but a good attempt. Simon goes to get it. Runs into the wall. That's what it's there for. All right, puck now cleared. It's a 3-on-2 coming the other direction. Littleton is coming hard. Warriors backing up on the D. Give their goalie a good view of what's going on. It goes around the outside and cleared all the way around the ice, and it's going to be picked up there by Littleton, actually. And Cade gets in there, but it does get picked up by Littleton, and they take it deep all the way across the ice over into the far side. Lewis Chan to go get it. Lewis just, pickpockets. Lewis just takes the puck and goes. Two Warriors on top of each other. There we go. Now we're spreading out a little bit more. Let's see, was that Yanni? Good shot in there by Yanni. Deflected loose. Warriors are able to keep it on. Never mind. Did go past. I thought Davis kept it on side there, but he did not. So 4 minutes now left here in the second period, and we are going to have a face-off in the neutral zone. Right over there. Where that stripy guy is. Let's get a little taller here on my camera. Sorry about that. All right, face-off. Oh, wow, quickly. Good face-off win there by the Warriors. They get another shot on from James. Puck comes back. Kid runs into Dockery. Kid bounces off Dockery. Puck is loose here right in front of us, and it goes into that far corner. Malaysia's all over it, and Littleton's going to try the other side now. Tries to get that pass up, but Charlie's all over that one as well. Forwards keeping the pressure on. Charlie getting a second to think about it. Good pass across to the D. Good job. Was that Connor? Oh, puck was loose in front. Now it's a 2-on-2 coming the other way. Defense skating backwards, forward skating forwards. Come on, defense doing a good job getting back there. Puck is sent real wide of the net, and Warriors will catch up with it and knock it forward. All right, battle in the corner here. Oh, it is knocked loose. I'm not sure if it's going to be an ice or not. It is. If it makes it, yeah, it's an ice. All right, face-off coming back now to the Warriors zone. I'm gonna have to zoom in some more. There's pie left here in the second period. Pie is left in the second period. If anybody wants some pie, there will be a meal after this if anybody's interested. Maybe they'll have pie. I don't want to overpromise here. All right, face-off won by the Warriors. They blast it free. Looks like it's going to go all the way down the ice for another icing. I'm not even going to change the camera angle. You don't need me to. We'll go back that way. But now it's not pi anymore. Now it's pi minus 7. 0.7. Anyway. 0.07. Sorry. Oh, Billy Idol gives the soundtrack right now. Really. Also, this song is also about pie. I don't know if people know that, but it's about more. And people love pie, so obviously, Warriors get another dump down the ice, and hey, guess what? We're going back. Billy Idol will continue to sing about more pie. He wants more pie. Pies are round, and so are pucks. So obviously, pie is the official dessert of hockey. Other than Tim Hortons, which really qualifies as more of a breakfast. So I guess we'll have to go with Tim Hortons as the official breakfast of hockey. Face-off won there by the Warriors on a quick one, and is that Riggsy? Yep, Riggsy's going all the way up the ice. He decides he's going to do it on his own. Puck comes free, goes to Zach Seafelt with a little touch of the puck. Weird bounce, gets past the goalie. Zach with a nice goal on his own. Riggs did a good job to get it free, but Zach and Riggs are running up the ice. Zach gets that one little touch and ends up beating the goalie. So we'll watch that one in slow-mo later on. Oh, that might be game for the goalie. We're going to do a little goalie change for Littleton. New goalie coming in. This one's a little taller, but, you know, it's all about your swiftness. All right. Goalie did a good job. Cooper's dad is here, so you hear the very loud "Let's Go Warriors." So that just happened. Score now 6-2 Warriors. Whoa. Got Happy Feet up here trying to get, oh, nice. Gets that pass up to Yanni. Yanni putting on the afterburners here. And thinks about what he does. He's going to pass. He tries to get the backhand, but that puck's taken away by number 25 for Littleton. Now we're coming back the other direction quickly. Warriors defense backing up, trying to get the puck away from them. Littleton dumps it into the corner. It gets taken away there by 53. Oh, weird bounce in front. Lots of not good action there in front of the puck. In front of the net. Cooper over there trying to battle and slow this guy down. He does not do it. The guy gets around away from Cooper. The wraparound attempt. Covered. Maybe. Covered by the Warriors netminder. And we'll get a stoppage in play with 1:58 left here in the second period. Little mini scrum happening there in front. Not a very clear whistle on that one. I'm not sure why that took so long to decide it was covered, but they need me out there. But unfortunately, I got to do the video. So, face-off coming to the left of the goalie for the Warriors. Oh, never mind. We almost had a face-off. Then we had a non-face-off. Looks like we had a little. Somebody was cheating forward. They got a new guy to do the face-off. Looks like Charlie did something there. You have to watch the video later. And face-off won there by the Warriors. Back to Charlie. Charlie goes to get it, but it's unfortunately taken away. Littleton stops to think about where they're going to pass it. They dump it into the offensive zone, but quickly retrieved by the wingers there. Puck goes past our wingers over to Cooper. Cooper goes to get it behind his own net. Looks like he's going to take it all the way around his own net. Nice little pass up to, that was a good one. Pass up to Malaysia. Puck comes back across to the other forward. Back to Cooper in the back zone there. Cooper thinks. Cooper takes too long, gets it in on net, but a good save by the goalie. And we'll have a good stoppage. Looks like the refs having a little chat with James. I think James was actually just telling the goalie good work, but anytime you touch a goalie, it's not going to work. The ref's going to stop it. I understand that was not James attempting to knock the puck off the goalie or anything like that, but I do understand why the ref would stop that, because if you do that, it's kind of a slippery slope. Within a few seconds, somebody's taking a whack at him. Ooh, face-off one there back to Connor. Connor, big fake out on that one. Good job, gets that puck on the goalie. And we'll have another face-off come right in front of us. Good job by the Warriors to keep that pressure on. Walshy with like a little stutter step there, threw everybody off, including me. All right, face-off come right in front of us. Everybody's chatting about it. Face-off one there. Oh, won by the Littleton Hawks, but James is able to go get it anyway. Good pass right in front. Unfortunately not able to make something of it, but a good attempt. And now the puck coming back the other direction quickly. James keeping the speed up. Great back check for the Warriors winger. Face off there in the center. It goes past all of the offense. Goes to Lewis. Lewis gets a nice touch on it. Gets it up to James again. James and Charlie moving up the ice now. Kind of communicating. Mostly. All right, Charlie with a nice stop. Tries to get it turned around. And he does get it out of the own zone. Nice pass. Taken away by Littleton. Charlie think about what he's going to do next. He's got plenty of time here. Maybe pass it back. Oh, pass doesn't get back to the D in time, and we get a breakaway coming the other way. So Lewis Chan comes around and gets a stick on it and knocks it free, thankfully, but that was a quick face-off opportunity, or a quick breakaway opportunity for Littleton. Lewis is able to get it out of, well, it still stays in the zone. It's not, oh boy. People keep missing. Puck goes over into the corner. Oh, and yep, that's what happens. Another attempt on net there. It gets past the goalie. Trying to get one going from right to left, and it just gets knocked a little bit and ends up going in the net. All right, that was just a weird one right to left. 6.3 seconds left here in the second period. Let's get out of this period so we can switch sides and keep the game going. All right. We're going to get, equipment malfunction there for Littleton, and we'll face off here at center ice for the next 6.3. Face-off one there. Oh, nobody wins the face-off. Kind of a hot mess. All right, attempted clearance there. It doesn't get all the way out, and it ends up being stopped after about 6 seconds, and we're ready for the third period. Cooper leaves the puck at center ice, and everybody will get a nice little stretch in. Yeah, it is. Coffee is our goalie right now. I think I might want to move over to the attacking zone for the Warriors if you guys are interested, rather than the defensive side. But Although I don't know, maybe the coaches want to see the defensive side of things, how things are happening over here. I'll see how much action I get on the defensive side, and if it gets boring, I'll switch to the other side. How's that sound? All right. All right, we've got... The nice thing about having two goalies doing the full games here is that everybody's kind of fresh for the next game. We got... Looks like maybe... sorry. Houston was in the... Grayson was in the first game. And my guess is that means that now Coffey's in for the second. All right, Warriors got a 3-goal lead, which is nothing to sneeze at. Coffey's just kind of thinking about this next period and what he's got to do. And close that door for him. All right, looks like we've got the Cooper and Doherty line out for Dockery. Sorry, line out for the Warriors on D. On offense, we've got Rigsy, Zach Seafelt, and I think Hunter Godby out there. We'll start the third period up by 3 goals. Here we go. Face-off won there by Littleton back, and it comes up the ice. Dumped it in. Cooper and Doc run into each other. Cooper goes to get it. Gets it around the ice. Makes a nice pass up. Good job. Worked out well as we end up getting the puck and start moving up. Rigsy going to take it all the way up the ice. Good attempt on the first shot. Bounces off a player and comes back towards us. Now the Littleton coming up. 2-on-2 coming back the opposite direction here. Cooper drives him to the outside and gets the puck. Tries to make an attempt. Tries to make a pass up to the point and doesn't quite make it. Comes back over to me on this side. Zach Seafeld's going to get it. Hopefully he's got a pass. All right. Takes a step. Gets it loose and it ends up going into the neutral zone where Rigsy's going to chase. Looks like Hunter Godby's off, so that one forward short over there, but that's all right. That's when you change. Zach Seafeld goes to get it and battles in the corner. Puck is knocked loose and the Littleton's coming back towards us again. Centering pass gets a little in front of the Littleton Hawks. Cooper is able to get it up the ice a little bit, dumps it into his own zone. Oh, miscommunication there from the defense in the forward, but now we're going. Is that Yanni? Yanni's out there chasing. Good work there. Littleton's got, good job by Dockery to keep it in front of him and keeps it moving up into that offensive zone. Another attempt to get out. Cade's there covering from the center position. Unfortunately, makes kind of a soft pass to the center and it doesn't end up going through. Cade making up for his mistake, though, goes and chases it, gets it all the way into the corner. Oh, speedy Cade as he gets into that other end. Littleton knocks it past Doc there, and they're kind of come back hard the other way. Cooper comes over to cover, able to get his stick on it, settles it down, do some skating things that I can't do, and actually makes a really good pass. Good job. Up to Yanni. Yanni thinks about what he's done. He's got a shot. Good shot on net there by Yanni. Gets it up where it needs to be. Defense is changing, so that's the right choice. Puck's going to come all the way around. Not going to be an icing. It is going to be an icing, and then Davis and Lewis are going to go take this next face-off on the far side of the ice. I realize we are short a defenseman today with Blake being out. If Blake is listening, I hope he is listening. We miss you, and we'll see you soon when you're back. So. Face-off. Some controversy about where the face-off's going to happen. I kind of think that Littleton didn't touch the puck. I think that was actually a Warriors puck that they tried to clear, and Warriors tried to pass it back to the D, and they ended up passing it too far back. So it's actually going to be a face-off at center ice. That was kind of a my bad on the refs. They should have let it go, but they didn't, and here we are. Face-off coming at center ice. Simon's going to win it back to his defenseman, Davis Pizzo. Davis with a great pass up to a little too far for Cade. Good attempt there. We're running into each other again. Got some collisions happening here. Nice pass by Littleton right up in the front. Battling there. Davis is taking it up the ice. Good job, Davis, as he gets it out of the offensive zone for Littleton. Might have been an off, but it wasn't. All right, so Simon's going to try to take it up the ice again. Gets it up past the center line. He gets a nice shot on. No, sorry, that was a pass over. Good job by the Warriors to get that dump forward, and looks like a weird stoppage in play there. Not sure why. Puck was in. Did someone get a penalty? Face-off. If they did, it was on us because the face-off is coming back. Must have been an offside. All right. Offensive change, defensive change. Connor and Dockery out there for the defense. We got Charlie's line with James and Lucas out there. My bad. My brain stopped working at 3:15, so puck gets knocked up the ice into the waiting stick of Charlie. Charlie tries to dump it into his forwards, but unfortunately it was behind the red line on that one, so it is going to be called for an icing, and we're going to come back right in front of us here on the defensive side of the puck. Face-off coming to the right of Decaf Coffee. Right in front of us. We're going to have a face-off with James trying to get on that puck. It's kind of won by Littleton, and Charlie's going to take it now. He gets a nice little breakaway. Charlie's going fast. He's quick. He's going all the way up the ice. Gets a shot on. Oh, goes wide left, and good pinch there by Doc, and it gets past him, but luckily the center was able to get back there in time. Walshy chasing over to the corner. He gets a stick on it, and he knocks it up to Malaysia. Lucas gets on it, and battling in front of the Littleton bench. More battles in front of the Littleton bench. Not breaking free yet. There it goes. Thought I heard a whistle. Apparently not. Now I heard a whistle, and there's going to be probably an offside on that one. And we're going to get a face-off here just to the right side of the ice in the neutral zone. Looks like we got another offensive change now. We got Riggs, Seafelt, and Godby out there for the offense. And Doherty and Walshy out there, or Dockery, God. Dockery and anytime. Dockery and Walshy out there for the D. So puck trapped in the corner here, and it does end up getting free, and they're coming up fast. Puck comes all the way down the ice. Dockery's going to chase. Sorry about the zooming. There he goes. Dockery goes to get it. Dockery makes a great pass up to Godby. Godby makes another great pass. That's our breakout drill. It's to a T. Littleton is able to get it, but by the time they do, we've got it set up. Never mind. Coming back the opposite direction now. Doc's coming on the back check and gets it knocked free. Littleton tries for the big shot. Doesn't quite get through. Dockery chases. Oh, no. Oh, good move there. Good job by Coffee to get it out of there. And the other defenseman, Zach Seafelt with a nice play. Dumping it all the way down the ice. No chance of an icing on that one. Does get stuck there. Doesn't get all the way through. Defense has got to be gassed for the Warriors. They've been out there for about a minute. Walshy tries to get it through, but he runs into this giant Littleton player who's standing in the way. Littleton comes up with it. Nice shot on net right off a Doc. Good job being in the right space at the wrong time. Puck goes over to Zach. Zach thinks about what he's going to do. Oh, Zach thought too long. Puck gets taken away by Littleton and knocked around again. Doc is going to have to do it again. There we go. This time he gets, oh, good lucky skip, and it gets all the way down the ice for the Warriors to clear. It goes all the way into their offensive zone. Quick play by Littleton, though, and we are back in action. Warriors got a defensive change in finally, which is good. I know that was a long shift. All right, Hunter's up there chasing, giving some headaches to Littleton players. Riggsy goes to get it, thinks about what he's going to do, and takes it over to that far corner all by his lonesome. He gets run into a little bit. Doesn't lose it, though. He's still, oh, great pass in front, but there's nobody there to get it. Warriors still kind of setting up over there. Yanni comes back on the back check to get the puck. Littleton's able to lift it out of their own zone. Cooper goes back to get it, but unfortunately knocks it right into one of their players. Little battle in front, but it gives us time to get the rest of the defense back. Simon on the back check, goes around the ice, all the way around the corner to go get the puck. Nice move there. Stays, oh, Simon goes into the boards kind of weirdly, but looks like there's not going to be maybe not a penalty on that one. I don't know. Maybe it's an offside. I don't know. Well, face-off coming into our zone, so I'm not sure what the call was there. Ref's explaining it to Simon. Hopefully Simon will explain it to us later as to what happened. All right, face-off coming to the right of Coffee. Warriors kind of in the wrong spot. There we go. Now Yanni's getting over on the right side. You say, wow, we're really overloading that left side of the net. All right, face-off coming now. Simon Dervinko to get it. Ukrainian Bulldog pushes forward and makes a nice move to get that puck on the face-off. Puck comes across to the other side. Littleton's using their D nicely. Attempted shot in. Littleton goes to get it. Cade in there to battle. Face-off, and I'm sorry. Lewis does a good job getting that puck. Lewis has it. Lewis has time. Lewis, all right, passes it over to the boards. Good job by Simon to get it, and it gets out of trouble and ends up going down the ice. Good work. Littleton tries to send it right back at Simon. That's a bad idea because Simon got it. Lewis knocks it up all the way into the offensive zone for the Warriors, and they're going to go chase over into that back corner. Now we can set something up. Littleton clears it over to the the right-hand side of the ice. Goes to Lewis. Lewis thinks about it. Lewis gets a stick on it. Good job. Staying strong there on the defensive zone. Simon goes across, passes it back to Cooper. Cooper gets a little bit of space. He gets a shot on, off the post, and he goes around to the backside. Simon gets another stick on it, dumps it forward, and Lewis is able to get it on the corner. Lewis with a shot in, doesn't quite make it through. Littleton's going to get it, try to beat Lewis on that board side. They do not, though, because Cade is there to go and get in the way and cause some shenanigans. Simon gets in there because he heard shenanigans and he had to get involved. Puck comes back to Cooper. Cooper cheating, way in. Gets a shot on net, though, and it does go. He's covered by the goalie. Cooper forgot he was a right defenseman there for a minute, but it worked out. I'll give him a hard time about that later. But, we got a shot off, so there are worse problems to have. All right. One half of P squared is out there. Davis Pizzo is on there for the D. As you know, we're running a 5D today. And, puck, sorry, try to see what's happening because I'm old. James with a nice pass over. Probably Charlie, I think. Yeah, Charlie gets a shot on. Puck comes back. Lucas with a nice little dump in. Forwards for the Warriors kind of working their magic up front. Those three are able to kind of keep the puck in front of them and keep the play happening right in front of the Littleton goal. Puck gets loose, though, goes to Davis. Davis gets it. He tries to get the pass in back to his forwards. Doesn't quite make it through, though, and we have another battle. Accidental shot there by the Warriors that kind of went all the way through to the goalie. Davis does a good job keeping it in front of him. What was that? Sick stick handling by Davis Pizzo on that one. 2 or 3 times. I was afraid he was going to lose it, but he did not. Now he did, though, and the puck got all the way down the ice. Looks like it's a foot race for Littleton and the Warriors, and unfortunately for Littleton, it does go past the red line for an icing. That was close. Coffee talking trash to the Littleton players. Never mind, I think he actually knows them, but or if he was, that's fine. I have no problem with that. We're trying to teach Coop the appropriate chirps that are devastatingly painful on an intellectual level, but also appropriate enough that he doesn't get thrown out of the game. It's a fine art. If anybody knows a good chirp, feel free to send it to me on the if you know my text number, just text it to me. Puck goes back to Cooper. Cooper thinks about what he's doing, gets another shot on. He goes past everybody into the boards on the back. Hunter in there with elbows up. Hunter, you're like Canada there. He gets in there. Hunter's battling. Hunter's not giving up on that one. Goes back. Whoa, big shot blocked there by the Littleton defenseman. Another quick side-to-side movement there by the goalie, and then he's able to make the save. Puck coming back hard the opposite direction. Dockery goes to get it, gets a touch on, and we've got an offside probably happening right there. Or a hook. Hooking on somebody. I feel like it's going to be Evan, because I think they're coming down this way. Yeah, Evan with the hook. Evan must feel shame now for 90 seconds. There are 5 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the game. Littleton needing to get a goal or two on this power play, but still 6-3 is the score. Evan with the hook. You can watch that one later. Looks like we've got a question by the ref. The ref is throwing out one of the kiddos from the face-off. I don't know. Everyone's confused. Littleton kid moving off the face-off. Other Littleton kid moving. There we go. All right. I don't know what he did, but coaches will figure that one out. Cooper goes to get the loose puck, and he tries to knock it all the way out. Yeah, it's not going to work, Sir Cooper. Oh, okay, never mind. Proved me wrong again. Zach Seefeld with a nice hustle to get up to the corner, which is where he's supposed to be, and gets the puck away from Littleton. Puck is loose in the middle there. Cooper goes to get it. He is able to get a stick on it. Now he's got to hustle his butt back. The puck coming back towards Dockery. Seefeld causing shenanigans everywhere he goes. Good job, Zach. Zach falls down. Zach gets up. Puck goes right out to the front. Cooper goes to get it in front of the net, and he's going to take it up the ice. Cooper passes. Oh, it's kind of a dump and change. All right. Cooper goes to get it, loses it though out of the back, and then ends up passing beyond. Zach Seefeld was covering again, so that's good. Dockery to go get the loose puck. Dockery tries to pass it up, but it looks like it passed everybody, and it's going to be an icing. They're going to be right back where they just were. So face-off now coming in the defensive zone for the Warriors, just to the right of Coffee. Sunker Coffee over here on the right side, waiting for the face-off. Simon's going to be taking the face-off, and looks like Davis is out there still for the Warriors, as well as Lewis Chan for the D. As you might remember, we're missing a forward right now, so defense still fully stocked. Big shot comes in from the point. Covered by Coffee. Oh, it's free. Knocked loose there by Gravity, and then Lewis Chan is able to knock it all the way down the ice. Good job, Lewis, getting out of trouble. Sorry, my camera work was so bad. Littleton knocks it up behind the boards again. Lewis is going to go get it and think about what he's going to do. Nice pass over to Davis. Davis back to Lewis. They could do this all day. Coaches, that's another one to point out. Good job on the defense there to pass that one back and forth, calm, collected, and not a big danger of giving it up in front of your own net. So good job to the defense there. That was Davis and Lewis. All right, puck goes over to Lewis to get it in the far corner. Goes back to Lewis again. Lewis thinking about passing it to Davis, but since Littleton had to cover Davis, he had a couple other guys open. Good job, defense. All right, puck goes into the far corner now. Wingers are chasing. Simon going to get it, getting into some sticker cuffs. If it's not a fist, is it a sticker cuff? Whatever it is. Little mini stick battles there for Simon. Simon doing a nice puck work there. He gets a shot on. It kind of gets deflected weird, doesn't make it all the way through. Littleton back checking well. Coming back 94, that's Charlie going to get it. Puck comes out around the back. So the Warriors forwards are kind of in the middle of a change right now. Davis goes to get it. Davis with a move. Davis another move. Davis with a nice little pop up into that zone. It goes back to Lewis Chan. Lewis kicks it. Nice job. Didn't like the angle he had with his stick there, so he just kicked it. Would have worked if the Littleton players weren't there. Would have been fun, but puck is just weirdly loose there. Davis knocks it forward again. It goes to Charlie. Charlie skating up. Nice pass. Oh, almost gets that pass over to James. It was a good try. Let's see. Battles over there. Lucas finally gets out there to complete that change. Goes to Walshy. Walshy knocks it forward, but we were not all the way back yet, so we aren't offside. 2:24 left in the game now. 6-3 is the score. Warriors are up. Face-off is going to be in the neutral zone, and I have decided that the face-off will be won by Charlie, who will pass it back to Dockery. Dockery will pass it up to Sager, and Sager will put it in the net. Let's see how I do. Face-off won there by Charlie. The puck goes back to Dockery. Dockery gets it over to almost to Sager. All right, that's where things went a little sideways. I don't know what happened there, but kind of a timid whistle there for the offside. But we're going to party like it's her birthday. We are going. Oh, you know what? 90s kids make children that like this song. Anyway, back to the action. Face-off coming. Oh, right. Oh, good attempt there on the goalie. Good job there by Charlie. Get that shot on. Good pass back to Charlie by Sager. Charlie gets a puck, gets a weird one on net. Oh, it goes to Sager right in front. Not able to get all the way on it. Dockery gets a stick on it, passes it back up to the forwards. Looks like gets lost in the shuffle there. Littleton is coming back the other way. Good job by Walshy to get it. Walshy clears it up to the forwards again, and James has got it with some speed. Good work, James, to get out to the open zone. Tries to take it around the outside. Does end up going behind the net, or the battles will occur. Not sure what else is going on there. Puck goes out to the point there. Walshy's got it. Walshy's thinking about what he's going to do. Loses it in his feet and kind of gets it on net. James with a nice job getting it in there. Battles in front by Malaysia and Charlie. Puck goes back to Walshy again. Walshy with a big drag and a shot, and it's caught by the goalie. Goalie will now proceed to talk trash against the shot of Walsh, but honestly, any shot a defenseman gets on ice is a good shot. It's like people coming off the ice now are pretty sure their day is over. They are relaxing, getting ready for tomorrow's games. Face-off coming out to the side of the goalie. Cooper goes to get it. Cooper loses it in the back zone, and now it's a one-on-one coming the other way. Littleton's got the puck all by himself. He thinks he shoots. He gets it past Coffey. And that's a goal. 1 minute left in the game. As soon as I started to talk about things going the other way. Mistake by Richards on that one. I don't know exactly what happened, but the puck ends up going all the way the other direction. It's the hard part about being a defenseman. You mess up a little bit, and that puck goes all the way the other way for a quick goal for Littleton. Score now 4-6. Warriors still leading. Timeout called by Littleton to make the Warriors think about what they've done. Cooper learning about what he did there on that play with coach. Oh, never mind, no timeout. Apparently we're oh, no timeouts in this league. Good thing Sam sent out the directions to everybody. Sam sent out the league rules, so we all knew. All right, face off there, won quickly by the Warriors as they get up the ice. Here we go. Zach goes to get it. Zach with a nice quick stop there. Gets it knocked back. Oh, a player down over there in the corner. I think, is he getting back up? He is. I don't know who that is. Is that Zach? Zach up. Okay, Zach is up. Knocks it forward. Looks like nope, he's still going. So, okay, he's good. He's not coming off. Zach battling behind the net. 30 seconds left here in the game now. Warriors will dump it back to their own defenseman. Davis Pizzo goes to get it. Something happened there. Looks like a penalty there for Littleton on somebody. No? Penalty for nobody. Not sure why we missed it. Maybe it was an offside. Face-off coming in the neutral zone. Seriously not sure what just happened, but that's all right. Pizzo goes to get it. Make sure we get onside there and get the puck in. There we go. Pizzo with a nice pass over. Yeah, he gets lost in the ether there. Good job by Pizzo to get it, keep it in the zone. Littleton trying to get it out of trouble there, and they end up knocking it back to our defenseman. Davis playing catch a little bit there, and the puck goes up to Simon. Simon chases. Simon battling in front to end the game at the very end of the game. Score 6-4 Warriors. All right, with the love coming for coffee. Cooper needs to buy coffee a drink, I think. Everybody being real nice. Going up there for the handshakes. All right, Warriors win this one, 6-4. This is the team we played just the other day, so with a very similar result. Not sure what happened earlier today. I wasn't here for that game, but seems like we made some errors in that one. So we did lose that first game 1-4. Handshake line going without incident, hopefully. Everybody's saying thanks to the refs who don't get paid enough to deal with this. I include myself in that. I am the part of the problem. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Games tomorrow. I don't know what the time is off the top of my head, but Join us then, and